Hey guys, it's KJ for you, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die Let's Play. This is Season 7, Alpha 7.7, I think. I'm losing track. This is Episode 10, and we're just here in our desert cave, and we're going to go outside and do some scavenging while we still can before it turns nighttime. Now, one of the main things I want to scavenge in the desert is the plants. There's two types of plants you can find in the desert. And I'll show them to you as soon as I clear out some zombies. Alright, so there's one right there in front of me. Alright, this is called that's called the plant aloe. Plant aloe is used with bottles and cloth to make bandages. And the other one is called yucca plant. Yucca plant can make yucca juice, and I think it can make plant fibers as well. Yes, it can. But we're gonna save it for yucca juice. Yucca juice is really good. It's kind of like water, except it's just better. It gives you more stuff than water, and more stamina than water, and you don't have to like purify it or anything. And right here, we're just gonna loot up this campsite. Might as well take one of those, even though we have plenty of those pots, yeah, take that stuff. What's in here? Nothing? I just already looted that, didn't I? Alright, no bird's nest. We need those feathers. I do want to make another crossbow. So let's knock up some grass here. Oh, that's not grass. Okay. Oh, is it? What is that stuff? Oh, you know what? I'm full, aren't I? Let's get rid of this destroyed stone. Alright, so that stuff is, yep, it's tall grass. So we can make that tall grass into cording for our crossbow. Alright, let's go drop some stuff off and come out here and loot some more before it's nighttime. Someone was asking why I didn't set up a bed down here. You can only have one bed in the world now. So if I set one up down here, the one in the north will disappear. And the one in the north is my main base, so I don't want that one to disappear. One cool thing, though, is because that one in the north is up there, I could always suicide home, which is pretty cool. And I probably will, depending on how much space I have in my inventory. I don't want them to know I'm in here while I'm in here. Alright, good. So let's drop off some stuff. First thing we're going to drop off is the food. Okay, so these smoked barrels, someone accused me of being a cheater. I don't know if they were kidding or not, but it's very important to me that you guys know that I do not cheat. For those of you who are not aware, I made this world in Alpha 7, and every time there's an update that forces me to restart the world, basically what I do is I restart a world, I spawn in everything I had prior to restarting the world, and I build up my base the same way it was. So, like, even though technically this is the third world on this season, I spawned in everything I had. I did have 12 barrels before I restarted this world, so I spawned in 12 barrels. And these barrels don't work. You get 6 gas per barrel, so I'm going to actually just do the math, and I'm going to spawn in however many gas things I would have for these barrels. I was just going to turn these into gas anyway. And as far as I know, there's no recipe to make gas in the game right now, so it's pretty important that I get that gas. Drop some stuff off up here. Yeah, that'll be good for now. Let's go loot some more. Yeah, he couldn't find me. The zombie knew I was up here, but he couldn't find me. It's pretty sweet. I really love that stealth system. It's really cool. It's a little overpowered, though, to be honest. I mean, you could really hide pretty easily, but to tell you the truth, I really don't care. I'm really digging the pistol as well. I think I'm going to I'm going to make some more bullets for the pistol, although, ultimately I don't really want the pistol. Once the game starts getting harder, for those of you that don't know, you see in the top left-hand side, we're on day 4. This game does keep track of the days you've been playing, and as the game gets farther along, the zombies do get more challenging. So, as time goes on, the pistol just ain't going to cut it anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and get more of these plants. We don't have too much more time before the zombies start going apeshit, so let's get back inside. No point in pushing it. Someone said I should call this the Mines of Moria, and yeah, I might do that. Sure, why not? It's called the Mines of Moria. There we go. Alright, so let's get inside. Put that right there. I don't know if that'll attract the zombies. I don't think it would. I'm already undetected, so we're good to go. Okay, so I am going to do some inventory management here. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in those gas that I should have. I'll destroy these barrels. Let's just dump the barrels up here. It'll eventually... Oh, hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some inventory management. I'm going to spawn the gas for those barrels. And I might do some a little bit of mining here, but I won't do too much mining, and I'll come back while I'm mining. I don't know how much you guys enjoy the mining, but I'll try and think of something interesting to talk about while I do it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've done some inventory management. I've messed around my chests. I've got all my gas. And I was wondering if the zombies could hear the auger. Now, I was completely 100% undetected. I used the auger for a split second, and they sensed me. So I'm not going to be able to use the auger here during the day. Let's wait and see for them to go away. And, yeah, I did put down my forge. And I think I will put some spike traps around here just, you know, to be on the safe side at some point. I did get a bunch of sandstone. I barely got any sand. Let's go ahead and while we're waiting... There we go. Now we're undetected. Okay. Now let's see if mining will make us detected. It appears not. It doesn't seem like mining is going to have us be detected. Although I don't feel really safe digging this stuff out because I'm afraid the roof's going to collapse. By the way, this is sand, so I should really be using a shovel. Okay. Alright, so we're undetected, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and craft us up a crossbow. In case anyone here hasn't seen this. It's like that. And, well, no, see, that's not going to work. Because in order to make the crossbow, you need a string for the, you know, the string that pushes the arrow along. And you use those with plant fibers. Just like in real life, I don't think you'd make any kind of string out of grass. But in real life, there's a lot of cordage out in the wild you could use, and they decided to make it grass, which is fine. So we got our plant fibers, and there's the string, and we got ourselves a crossbow. Now, put the auger up there. We're not going to be using it at night. Now what we do is we want to make bolts, not arrows, Cage. They're called bolts. Alright, so in order to do that, we need 3 parts. We need the stick for the shaft. We need the feathers for the end, so the arrow flies, it doesn't fly all over the place and wobble. It stays straight. And we need stone for the tip. And the stone we're going to need is small rocks. And that's not enough. Let's make a few more. There we go. And that's going to be the tip. The stick will be the shaft. You know what? We need a few more sticks. We can make as many as we want because we have the feathers. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. And there we go. Crossbow bolts. 25 of them. Not as good as it used to be. You used to get 4 per combined. Now you only get 1. But, yeah, that's okay. Now we will take... You know, we can't really do anything with these two. We need jars. So we'll just wait. We're not going to get a lot of sand down here. This is all sandstone. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I have sand. So you take the sand and you craft it into crushed sand. And then I am going to need a jar mold, which I don't have. I don't even think I have a jar. That's not good. I'm going to have to try and scavenge around in this area for a jar. I need a jar mold. So I can't really do anything with that right now. So we'll put the sand up here. We'll put the yucca plants up here. We'll put the plant fibers, the stone, the other stone, and we're just gonna dig. Again, I don't really feel too confident digging up. This ceiling will definitely be a little bit higher on this end. Here, let me give you some light. This ceiling would definitely be a little higher on this end, but for now, I don't mind this ceiling caving in, but I can't have it caving in while there's zombies out there. So right now, I'm just gonna kind of dig indiscriminately. The ground, the way you dig in this game, the way the ground works, you know what? I need some water. The way the ground works, it's kind of funky, and it used to be better, and they changed it to this. For the time being, they are going to change it back to the better way, so that'll be pretty nice. And the thing is, we need to get down to iron level, because I don't have a ton of iron. Well, I do have the auger. Once I get down to stone, it'll be a lot easier. See, this is all sandstone. Because if they made this whole thing sand, like everything would just be collapsing all over the place. So for those of you guys who are aware of... Ooh, why am I sensed? Was I making too much noise? Water on my hotbar? Oh. No, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it is 7 in the morning now. Undetected. How did she detect me? Alright, I'm still undetected. I wonder how she detected me, though. Let's dig out some more and see if this gets me detected. I don't know. Well, it's daytime, so let's go out there and do some scavenging. We need a water bottle. In order to make the mold for the water bottle, I obviously need a... Oh my god, look at all the zombies up there. See, now if they detected me, I would have been in a world of hurt. Alright, well... That place is all scavenged. Let's see if there's anything else in the area. Let's just scavenge the area. I'm not going to show too much of the digging on camera. You pretty much have an idea what I'm going to be doing over there. But I still want to make videos, you know, so, yeah, I'll show you the scavenging, and as I'm making that mine, once it starts getting boring, I will, cut parts of it out. If you, you know, you guys have a say in this Let's Play. If you feel like I'm cutting out, too much, you know, let me know. There's my jars. If you think I'm not cutting out enough, let me know that, too. These, wooden clubs are terrible. Alright, so we'll go scavenge this area right here, and then we'll just come back and get some sand. We have actually gotten what we need already. And the way you get the molds is you need clay. And you get clay from digging sand and dirt and stuff. You have like a chance of getting clay. So that's going to work out perfectly, because I'm ultimately here for sand. Although I seem to be setting up a secondary operation, like an outpost, which is cool. I really like outposts. I used to do that in Minecraft as well. You know, I'd have my main base, but then I'd have outposts that are really far away, places I could stay at night. You know, stay away from the creepers. For those of you that like Minecraft, would you want to see Minecraft? Because I've done Minecraft in the past. I mean, I started YouTube with Minecraft. A lot of you people are new. You probably don't know. You came for 7 Days to Die. But I think in my first year of YouTube, I put up 1,000 Minecraft videos. So, yeah. I like Minecraft, and my videos have gotten a lot better from back then. If you go back and watch those videos, just know that that was really before I was taking YouTube seriously, and, you know, the quality wasn't the greatest. But, yeah, I mean, do you guys want to see Minecraft? Because I'm really thinking about starting up some more Minecraft. Alright, so let's clear this area. Let's use our crossbow. Well, let's load it first. Alright, so the only thing I really like to use the crossbow bolts on are these big fat guys, because it kills them in one shot. These guys I could just melee. I love the spike club. You see why I brought extra spike clubs? Because I can't have this thing, like, breaking on me. See, the fat guy takes a few melee hits, so that's why I kill him with the crossbow. It's actually a really nice system, and it works out well. Good, I needed some food. Take more jars, more water. I'm not going to take the beaker. I don't think the beaker's really used for anything yet. I mean, I could be mistaken. If the beakers are used for something, let me know, but as far as I know, they're not. What's up, brah? Alright. Let's go and chow down some of this sham. The ShamWow, as I like to call it. You know, let's switch these out. There we go. Oh, look at this weapons cache. Ooh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I think I have enough parts now to make the the submachine gun. All right. Let's take you out. I'm sick of looking at your ugly face. More jars. I don't really loot jars much. I don't even know why I'm looting these, to be honest. Because now I'm going to be able to make jars by the crap ton. You'll see. Alright, this thing's got to come down. Well, that was easy. Now pick up all the cloth. Yeah, let's just take this whole thing down. We could, well, who knows? We could use the cloth for stuff, I guess, you know. Not really sure what cloth is used for, to be honest. I know it's used for torches, but other than that... yeah, I mean, even if the cloth's only for torches, it makes it worth it. Where'd my water go at? There we go. Alright, let's finish this up. Make sure we looted the rest of the area. Loot this for feathers. Oh, God, a lot of feathers. Alright, we've got spawns here, but I think I've looted pretty much everything in the area, so I'm not even going to bother killing these guys. It's not really worth it. Let's just go ahead and head back to our base. Picking up plants along the way. Now I'm going to show you guys what you could do with those plants. Yucca juice is really, really sweet. Like, well, I don't know if it's literally sweet. It could be, for all I know. I mean, it probably is. But what I mean by sweet is it's really useful plant. And the Fun Pimps are working on quite a lot of things in this game. But one thing I really want them to work on in the somewhat near future, although it's not a huge priority, is I want to be able to grow these, all plants, basically. Like, if it's a plant, I want to be able to, like, cultivate it. Is that the word? I'm not sure if that's the word. I want to be able to grow it. You know. So, but that's, you know, it's kind of low down on their priority list. It's not a huge deal. They need to work on the spawns, and I don't know if I talked about this last video, but they're actually working on a land claiming system where you could theoretically come into an area, do something specific, and claim the area so zombies won't spawn there. And that sounds really, really promising. I'm actually quite excited about that. I haven't been that excited about a feature in a long time, to be honest. But yeah, that's gonna be really cool. So I wonder if where I should dig out the sand. Now, I could dig out the sand in the front here and just make this a fortress, or I could stay away from here and go dig it out somewhere else. I guess I'll go dig it out somewhere else. Might as well dig it out down here. I guess as good a spot as any. And we will auger this some bitch. We should probably go dump off some stuff first. I love these longer longer day cycles, or how you could make it like whatever you want. It's actually quite nice. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm not going to do this for too long because I do not like doing inventory management. Although this is very light inventory management. Pistols, yeah. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go. Right, auger time, baby. Let's make sure this nest is cleared. Yep. So for those of you who don't know what the auger is, it's basically just a super drill. Anything that the, how do I get rid of this thing? Well, that was annoying. Look at all that sand I've already gotten, and I did get clay. Whoops. I thought I killed you. Oh, I did. It's another one. Man, the armor in this game really, really helps. How is this stuff still standing? How is that bush still standing? What the heck? I can't get rid of it. Oh, that's really irritating. Alright, well, let's go along somewhere else. Now, am I getting sandstone as well? I am. So we need to stay on the top level. The sandstone is on the second level, and as of right now, as far as I'm aware, it's completely useless. So we're just going to get regular sand. Alright, there we go. Okay, that's plenty of sand for now. Got about 3 stacks, almost a stack of clay. And let's clear out some zombies and get back into our hidey hole. There's a lot of zombies in the area. My goodness. So you gotta hit these guys in the head. Which I'm not doing too well. Oh, screw this. So if you can get them on level ground, it'll be a lot easier. Fuck you. I wonder if they're ever going to do anything useful with flashlights, because as of right now, they're kind of just pointless. They need to let you, like, tape them onto your guns or something, like in Rust. Oh, that guy freaked out. Damn. Although, I guess if I got hit with a spike club in the head, I'd probably freak out, too. So I have not been finding a lot of pills, but that's where the plant aloes are going to come into use. So, all right, let's get in here. We do stink because we have meat on us. You can see on the bottom left-hand side of the hotbar, see that little green stinky mark? That's me making stinky stinks. And that's because of the meat. And I think it's only because of the meat. All right, I'm undetected. Sweet. All right. So this is what we do. We take clay. We turn clay into lumps of clay. Now, I know I've showed this before, but like I said, a lot of times people, like, you know, don't watch all my videos, so maybe someone hasn't seen this. So you make lumps of clay. I'm not going to turn it all into lumps of clay because you can use the clay to make a really nice block later on that I'm going to want to build with. So I'm not going to change it all into lumps of clay. And, you know, I'm only going to do what I have to. All right, so let's clear some space here. All right, it should be good. Alright, so you take the lumps of clay and you take the bottle and you put the bottle there. You put the lump of clay underneath and you go ahead and make yourself a jar mold. And I know I've done this as well, but like I said, you know. So you take the jar mold and you put it in here. Then you grab your sand, which I didn't have a lot of, but I got a lot of now. Alright, you put it in there and then you just give it some fuel. Go. That'll go for 3 minutes. Go for 6 minutes. And that's going to go ahead and make glass jars. Now, while that's making glass jars, we are going to take our plant aloe and our yucca plant, and we're going to put some sand in here, put some other stuff in here. We're just trying to make some room now. Alright? And you're going to take these, and you're going to take the plant aloe and the jars, I believe. Yep. And you're going to go ahead and make aloe cream. Now you're going to take the aloe cream and the cloth fragments, and you're going to get bandages. Bandages are actually more efficient than pain pills because they don't dehydrate you. So, there you go. There's your bandages. Unfortunately, they do take up a lot of space, but that's okay. And we did use all our jars for that, so let's go ahead and grab another bunch of jars here. I'll put some more sand in here. There we go. And then we will take our yucca plant, and then we're going to take our remaining jars, and we're going to make yucca juice. And yucca juice is, actually, it'll tell you what it does. Now, I forget this. I forget, one of the recent updates tells you what stuff does. So, bottled water is plus 20 stamina, plus 20 hydration. And yucca juice is plus 30 stamina, and plus 15 hydration. Okay, so yucca juice is 50% more stamina and like a little bit less hydration. Although it does give you fullness as well. So basically it's giving you 15 hydration and 5 fullness instead of 20 hydration. So yucca juice is better. It simply is. Let's go ahead and drink some. There you go. Pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and eat something while the zombies are kind of chill. I don't know if they can smell canned food. When they first implemented this smell thing, they could smell canned food, but now I don't know. There we go. We're nice and full. Let's get this out of our inventory. And we're just going to continue making jars. We're going to make as many bandages as we can. There's no reason not to. I don't think there's anything else to do with those plants. Let's go ahead and, before we go, make another chest. Okay, going right there. And I will do inventory management off camera. So, yeah, I'm going to call these the Mines of Moria. I'm debating on whether I want to take a screenshot here. I don't know if the screenshot's really good, but I think this will make for a decent screenshot. There we go. Chick screenshot. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for episode 10. We'll see you next time for episode 11. Till then, take it easy.